Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode on Boundary Line Podcast with Dillon and Sheldon's second test, day one of the Border Gavaskar Trophy. They're played in New Delhi, and Australia winning the toss. They're batting first, bundled out for 263, and India at the end of day's play are 21 for no loss in 9 overs. But before we go ahead, requesting our viewers to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel there for more updates so you can keep up with us and the videos that we put out. Got Sheldon here, like I said. Sheldon, Usman Khwaja, 81, Hanscombe, 72, not out. Are you happy with Australia's performance today?
I think it was good to see some fight. I think it was Australia's best day of the tour. Let's put it that way. I think for them it was the best day. I feel they're still behind, but I loved seeing the fight, especially with their two main guys not scoring and the middle order at least putting some fight. Cummins also come out and showing some fight. It was positive to see that at least. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, what looked like it was going to go downhill, but then Usman Khwaja and Hanscombe there, really played well. And you could see the change that they made. They were playing really well, rotating the strike more often. And, in the end, Usman Khwaja, I think, would be really miffed with himself there for missing out on what looked like a certain 100 then.
Yeah, I think, but there was an unbelievable catch, right, by Rahul to get him out as
Yeah,
well. So I
freaking
mean, I think that was
unbelievable.
the only way they were getting him out on that. He was looking so good, but yeah, unlucky. I think especially because once he got in and got there, he would have wanted a really big score because
Yeah.
yeah, they got a decent score. But if Kawaja just went on, and made 100, who knows how much more they could have gotten at that point. And if he batted with Hanscom for a bit more as well.
Easily, yeah, for sure. I really do think that if Usman Khwaja was there, just for a few more overs, and if he got 100, I think that it would have been a much better total. But I think Australia will take that at the end of the day. I thought that over which Ashwin had bowled to Manas and Smith, was I thought was really brilliant. He got both of them out in the same over. That was absolutely brilliant, and I think that was the over that Australia would be looking at, saying that if at all, like even Steve Smith was there, things would have looked very different.
Yeah, I'm sure Australia are thinking, wow, cricket's a cruel sport. Because for most of that first session, Australia looked good. I think
Yeah,
that was looking like it was going to be a
yeah,
very good session for Australia.
yeah,
They could have been 80 for one or 90 for one, the way they
yeah,
were going. And
yeah.
then suddenly Ashwin, I mean, he can do magic, can he? I mean, he just comes in and he doesn't just
Brilliant,
get
yeah.
Manas, but he gets a Steve Smith. And almost you can just feel deflation for Australia at that point because you're like,
Yeah.
oh, we're trying so hard. We played well in the session. And then boom, one over, both our best batsmen go. And yeah, but what an over from Ashwin that was.
But India's change was interesting. They got back Shreyas Iyer in the squad there. I thought it was a really interesting one, given the fact that Surya Kumar just played one game. Immediate swap for him.
One game and he batted once also in that game. I mean, thank you for coming, right? I mean, a bit harsh on him, but I guess also Shreyas Iyer had a really good record in Test
Yeah,
before he got injured.
of
So
course.
he
Yeah.
probably would have started anyway, I think. So I guess understandable, but yeah, a bit sad for Sky. I mean, that he was out straight away, but I'm sure his time will come and he'll get a game sooner rather than later.
But I think Aussies all over the world with it, I think would be very happy the fact that Head is finally in the team now.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some people commenting and they were super happy about it. And then, I mean, he looked okay while he was there, but then he got out reasonably early
Brilliant
as
catch
well.
again.
But yeah, another brilliant catch by Rahul itself, I think, right?
Yeah,
Was it
yeah,
or
by
was it
Rahul. Yeah, by KL Rahul. Yeah,
Rahul? He was just superb in the field today, Rahul. Two
brilliant.
brilliant
Yeah.
catches. I thought even the catch Bharat took, I think to get, was it Smith or Labuschagne? One of them, it was a really good catch as well behind the stumps. One
Steve
of them
Smith.
also,
Steve Smith. It was Steve
yeah,
Smith.
Steve Smith also was a pretty
Yeah,
good
that was a
catch.
good catch. Yeah, that was good. I mean, so India would, I think, would be really happy the way they played today. When it looked like Australia was going to go ahead, even at tea, they were 199 for six, I thought. And, we were thinking that Australia can go past at least 280, something like that. They
Yeah.
can get there because both were looking really good. But then Indian bowlers were damn good today, and they just came back and struck those crucial blows for Australia. But in the end, we'd have to wait and see. Also, I just can't get his last name. Matt.
Kuhneman, right? Matt Kuhneman.
Yeah, he made his
Yeah.
debut today. Looked good. The left arm spinner just bowled 4 overs, I think. And what do you make of him?
Yeah, he looked good. He got the new ball as well, which was very
Yeah.
surprising. I was like, wow, your debut year, you go bowling to Rohit and Rahul. Welcome to Test cricket, right? I mean, what?
Ashton Agar must be like, why the hell am I even here on this tour? Like, I was
Yeah, he must be
picked as
taking.
a second spinner, and look at me.
Yeah, now he's gone to fourth or fifth now, so because Webster went home and he's still waiting to get a game maker as well. I
Yeah,
want to ask you, Dildo, were you surprised that they went with an extra spinner, like a third spinner and only one seamer? That
really
balance,
really surprised to see that. I was going to ask you the same, but yeah, just to know that there's only one fast bowler in the team and the rest of them all spinners. I don't know how they're going to manage that all throughout the test, because we've seen today that
yeah,
fast bowlers were also really good, on this sort of a wicket. And what again looked like, the wicket was going to play like this. It was going to keep low. Yes, the odd ball is keeping a bit low, but I thought the fast
yeah.
bowlers did really well for India, right? So I don't know what strategy Australia went into this game. It's going to be, I don't know. We'd have to wait and watch again till India bats completely to see whether Australia made the right choice. But I mean, I don't know how they're going to manage it, because you've got three spinners there. Plus, you got Travis Head who can bowl. Plus, you got Marnus Labuschagne and Steve Smith who can bowl a bit. I really don't know what's the bowling going to be like for Australia. We'll have to wait and watch. But all in all, I think a good day's play, Sheldon. Do you want to add anything else, on this day one that could have changed or anything like that?
Yeah, I thought there was actually quite a lot for the seamers, which was surprising. Shami took 4 wickets, in fact, and
Brilliant.
that I think added to like the tension of Australia because they took out an extra seamer and then Shami was bowling really well on that pitch. But
Yeah.
yeah, there was quite a lot for the seamer, surprisingly. Good bounce in the pitch as well. It
Yeah.
was pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah, and at the end, Usman Khwaja there at the end of the day's play was mentioning that it was not easy there to bat. He thought it was like, the pitch was a bit too pace and it was doing a bit. So, he's like, we have to see how India plays. But here's the thing, Sheldon, what I want to ask you, and here's the interesting thing. If India bat here and get like 400, what is
yeah,
going to be Australia's game plan after that? Because I think that's going to deflate Australia like a lot.
yeah. I think it's done then. The series pretty much done. I think tomorrow is a very crucial day. For
Yeah.
Australia to have any chance of coming back, tomorrow will have to be the day where they pull out India, maybe, because if India is still batting at the end of tomorrow, then it's a long, long way back for them. And I
Yeah,
don't
and
see that
the
happening.
yeah, and the reason I say that is India looking at how the pitch was today, also just towards the end of the day's play, like
Yeah,
the odd ball was keeping low, and especially in that last over, you've seen that two balls kept low, and
yeah,
so they would be wary of the fact that they don't want to bat fourth on this pitch for sure, right?
yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
you
Yeah,
wouldn't want to bat. So I'm just trying to think ahead and see that India would be looking to bat, get a big one there on the board, and then make Australia bat again. But if they have a chance, it has to be tomorrow, and they have to
yeah,
get India out cheaply there if they have any chance, right?
yeah. So tomorrow, a big day of cricket. Probably the biggest so far for Australia on this tour.
Really happy with the way they went about today. What I was thinking, they could have got a bit more. At least a 300 on the board would have been like really good. But we'd have to wait and see how India bats and then make an assessment. Because to be fair enough, got to make both teams bat to then make a fair assessment of the pitch. So there you have it, everyone. Day one of the Border Gavaskar Trophy, second test in Delhi. Do join us again tomorrow for what seems to be an action-packed day. And as usual, do like our video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comment section what you thought about day one. And if you have any ideas for our channel, that would be great. Mention it in the comments. And you can follow us on social media. Our Instagram handle is mentioned in the description. Take care, everybody. And thank you so much for watching.